gods and goddesses. I made a video yesterday in reference to an astral projection experience that I had where I seen the chosen ones actually going to war versus the government or the military is what I've seen in this vision, okay? And for some reason, the video is being heavily suppressed and shadow banned, all right? And it's just a vision. Why would something like that be shadow banned? And TikTok feel the need to ensure that the people don't see this information. I'm going to share this experience again, and this is simply for entertainment purposes. So yesterday I have a crazy astral projection experience, right? Where I'm laying down, and as I express in all my astral projection experiences, I typically go through what's called a vibratory state. I'm laying down, I'm basically not moving. The objective to having a successful OBE is by laying completely still, okay? Once you lay completely still, you go into the state of paralysis. As I'm laying in this state of paralysis, I go into what's called the vibratory state. Eventually, I start going through a separation from my corporeal body and my etheric body, right? And as this transpires, what typically happens is you go through that frequency alteration, which is the vibratory state. As this happens, normally what transpires is a portal of some sort of wormhole opens up and I get pulled right through, all right? And this once this transpires, I come on the other side of the wormhole and I actually see what appears to be the military. And as I see the military, I see what appears to be the chosen. I see a group of us and I'm actually there. I'm not watching it in third person. I'm actually physically there. I'm flying around. I feel extremely powerful. Basically like the Kundalini awakening, right? And the best way to explain it is we were telepathically in sync, Cosmic Family, and we were able to actually hear the radio transmissions that the military were playing over their airwaves. I'm not sure if we hacked into their technology or if this was telepathic, but I was able to hear everything that they were doing, and we were basically dismantling all their operations, all right? We were even going into their subterranean bases, and we were dismantling everything that they had. I personally know that this is coming. This is actually going to transpire. All right. And first and foremost, I want you to remember, Cosmic Family, that everything is mental. All right. You have to know how powerful you are. You have to know that these things are possible. All right. And this is why I'm re-invoking these ancient memories. I'm speaking to people like Henrietta Lacks. I'm speaking to people like Simeon Toko. I'm speaking to people like Simon Kabungo. I'm speaking to all these different people that had and displayed these abilities. Think about the Orishas, okay? These were ancient beings that actually displayed these cosmic abilities, all right? So these abilities are something that we can ascertain and that we will ascertain, and I have seen it, all right? So at this particular point in time, everybody should be solely focused on ascertaining a Kundalini awakening. That should be your primary focal point, your primary objective. And the way we're also going to propel there, and we're going to get there, is by primarily focusing on the heart chakra, all right? And as I expressed, in transcendental states of consciousness, I communicated with extraterrestrial biological entities. You don't have to believe me, all right? But I communicated with interdimensional beings that actually did state that there's going to be a great war amongst good and evil, all right? And they stated that the most important thing that we need to focus on is the heart chakra frequency, is that love is going to be the thing that's going to prevail the most. And then after actually analyzing these words, I start to do the knowledge, right? And I start to realize that these archonic forces primarily thrive on low frequencies, all right? Like grief, guilt, and anxiety. And this is why they want to perpetuate that through the realm. So if you can elevate and you can actually get into the heart chakra resonance, and this is done through focusing of your energy, your pranic energy, all right? There's different exercises you can do, breathing techniques and things of that nature. But your primary objective should be centered in the heart chakra region, all right? Like Maya stated, heart light is a feather, and this is how you elevate to the higher dimensional realms. Now, in my vision, there was 3 other gods that I was actually in close proximity to, all right? I don't remember their names, though, and that's what's bugging me. But we was real cool at this time, and there was 3 of us that was actually, all the gods and goddesses was actually dismantling these draconian networks, okay? First and foremost, I want to put that out there, all right? And we were all telepathically in sync, but it was 3